The Iron Man arcade game is an interactive game that allows the player to fire at randomly exposed enemies with the repulsor glove and also block enemies using their arcade buttons on the control panel. The control panel for the game includes a game clock, LCD display, arcade buttons, and swipe sensor. The game is started by swiping a card through the swipe sensor and selecting a level by pressing one of the buttons. Once a level is selected, a countdown will begin and then the game starts. The buttons are connected to a pull-down resistor that activates an interrupt service routine in the microcontroller. The swipe is detected by a drop in voltage in the IR receiver in the swipe sensor.
The repulsor glove shoots an infrared signal from the emitter on the proximity sensor located under the white circle.
Once the game begins, enemies begin popping up. IR phototransistors are mounted on the characters in order to detect a hit from the repulsor glove. A window average is compared to the incoming value to determine if a hit occurred. If so, a light flashes green. If no hit is detected, nothing occurs.
After an enemy is successfully hit, the score is increased and changed on the LCD display. The LEDs that light up on the control panel are a different set of enemies that need to be blocked by the corresponding blocking colored button. If the player blocks in time, the buzzer will activate a positive sound and the player will wait for the next enemy LED to turn on. If the player does not block in time, the buzzer will activate a negative sound and the player will lose a life.
The use of a flex sensor in the middle finger triggers the emitter and neopixel to turn on.
We have two kinds of actuation systems for our game, a linear and a horizontal one. The horizontal one is essentially an inverted pendulum that swings out from side to side, exposing our enemies. The linear one uses a linkage wheel system to translate the circular motion into linear motion and have the character pop out vertically using a guiding rail.
The game is over when either the time runs out or all the lives are depleted.
The gumball reward dispenser spins 1/5 the rotation to drop a gumball inside the wheel. There is 5 slots, exactly sized for one gumball each.